How's it going today, guys? So, I wanted to start this video by explaining why it took so long for this to upload. And just to keep it simple, procrastination, life, work. I did earlier in, towards the end of 2024, my mother passed away. And that kind of deterred me from doing a lot of anything. Yeah, that's really all I can say about that. That's not what we're here about today. Today is the final video for the Trout Magnet Back to Basics series. And it was fun doing the whole thing. Now, that being said, the last video, which is the one you're watching here, is going to be the day 7 video. I call it a free day. Do whatever I want to do. But I hope that through this video, you guys have seen that the Trout Magnet is really easy to learn. It's a really confident lure that you can invest in for very cheap. And it has potential to catch a lot. So this is the combo. This is the Dark Wolf Ultra. I have the Roro ceramic bearings in here, the hybrid ceramic, to help improve its performance. I have this thing zeroed out properly and tuned and dialed in so I can cast just the Trout Magnet itself without using a float or a spin jig attachment, an inline spin attachment, buzz bait. And you'll also notice from the videos to now, looking at this, that this is not the same rod that I used throughout them. In the day 1 video and all the way to day 3, I used this rod. This is a 2-section 1 to 3.5 gram ultralight rod. It is 4'8". This is my absolute favorite rod. I use it for so much. Currently right now I have a little grub Texas rigged on there. That's my main rod I'm always throwing for a while now. So after that rod, I swapped to this guy, which I had my arc on while I was testing and doing the videos with that 4'8". So this is another telescopic. It's discontinued. It's from the brand Lure Killer on AliExpress. This thing is a 6-foot rod, ultralight, and has a lure weight of 1 to 5 grams. Now, the reason why I was so iffy on this for the Dark Wolf Ultra was mainly due to the fact that it was an ultralight. So, the point behind this little Trout Magnet setup, so this is going to stay as my Trout Magnet dedicated combo instead of using this guy. I don't even know if I'm going to keep it. Overall, I like it. I don't like the short handle though. It's short and small. This is for a child. I would give this to a child. Now, that's not to say that this is the last Trout Magnet video. I have done a lot to this kit right here. This kit. So, out the gate, almost half the normal colors are no longer in there. The mint's gone, the rainbow glitter is gone, the brown is gone, the chartreuse white is gone. I've replaced 4. 1, 2, 3. 3 colors. Because the whites were all in here. I wanted this for my jig attachments and all that. And so I shifted the whites over there. And then you have the other side, and you have your floats in one section. This can fit 8 altogether. You have your bobber stops and tungsten split shot. Yes, tungsten split shot. Go to Reaction Tackle. You can get their BB size split shot. About 10 bucks, 12 to a pack. They're actually a lot easier than the reviews make them out to be to open and close. So just letting you know right now. And then the final section right there, that's for my hooks. So in there is all the lead hooks. I do have the tungsten ones. I will probably do a video on those one day and, you know, do jigging, do floating and spinnerbait and all that with it again. But that's not going to be anytime soon. I kind of want to focus back onto my arc and that. I have had a few people ask about the rod and ask about how it performs, so I kind of want to do a video more about the rod next than anything else and do like a little bit of series just kind of showing what it can do. Before I send y'all off to the rest of the video, which is 5 catches in total, 3 with the trout magnet, 2 during another day when I was just randomly throwing a jig. The first 3 will not have audio. I messed up. Long story short, just forgot to turn the microphone on. The second one, the audio is really low, so I'm probably going to cut that audio out and just do a voiceover through the whole thing. So my last thing I'm going to note is that I am almost at the end of this line. So I think I have about 1 spooling left of this 4-pound line. And I told myself I wasn't going to upgrade to braid. 1, to keep it dedicated to the whole trout magnet thing. And what Leland says on how to use it and what to do with all that. But I already disobeyed by going 4-pound SOS instead of 2-pound. But break offs, it's better to do it like that. So we are ending the mono after 1 more respooling. You know, wind knots and all that. And I only put about 50 feet of line on here. No, 80 feet. That's it. Just enough to cover the distance and strip line off for when I have to retie and all that. So we are no longer going to be doing this mono once it's done. I'm switching to 4-pound braided line. I've never used Suffix before, but a lot of people praise them, so I guess I'll find out if they really are that good. With that, y'all have a great one. Trout magnet has become a personal weapon in my arsenal for fishing, because if you need to get a catch and you've been skunked, this thing will do it. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you at the end. Okay, so right here, I'm doing what's called the piston knot. So simply, you're going to run your line through your lure or your jig, and you're going to make a finger gun and then grip the line. And after that, you're going to take the line that's hanging and you're going to spin it and let it spin 4 times. Take your tag end and you'll take it through that loop that was formed around your finger. After that, you're going to want to take that tag end. You want to pull on that tag end until that knot starts to get a little tighter. After that, you're going to want to wet your line, and then you want to go ahead and cinch it down with the main line. And then after that, you should be good to go. So I want you guys to see, this little fight was quick, but it was from a little block crappie. Now this thing slammed this little inline spinner absolutely hard. I was kind of shocked, but again, it's on an ultralight. Now this right here was a fun little fight. So I cast it out, and I went and go ahead and did a slow, steady retrieve with the inline spinner. I believe I was running a white body with a gold jig. Or it might have been, I think so. But either way, the fight starts, and he's pulling line. I'm letting him take the drag. And every time I start feeling him tucker out a little bit, go ahead and start reeling that slack back in. And I'm just keeping pressure. So as it starts to get closer, his bite starts to slow down, and he kind of just gets really easy to come in. And so I'll let it finish here, but you'll get to see this nice little bass that comes out. And when it comes to the rest of the clips that you'll see played here in a bit, I'm just going to let them run through. The audio quality is good enough for me.
Big boy. Got a big boy. Oh, that's the biggest I've caught so far. Yeah, look at that beautiful boy. Alright, bud, I'm trying to get this damn hook up for you. Look at that beauty. That big ass bass. Oh. Monster. Alright, buddy. Hey.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is Hunter from Budget Fishing Support, signing out.